finally got the acid. Woo. Let's have some fun now with sulfuric acid. It's sulfuric acid, so it's very dangerous. Do not try this stuff at home. So this is table sugar. Get a jar, fill it up about halfway, then you pour in sulfuric acid. So while I was recording this, I did a terrible job explaining what's actually happening, so I'll just explain it now. You want about equal parts acid and sugar, but here I actually put in too much acid. I don't think that caused too much of a problem though. So once you pour the acid into the sugar, you want to start mixing immediately. So notice how the mixture starts turning yellowish brownish. This reaction is similar to what happens when you put sugar on a stove. It's the caramelization of sugar, and the reaction will keep going. So in this video, I was stirring with a butter knife, and that's actually not a good idea if you're stirring acid, because the acid will actually dissolve the knife. But in this case, the dissolving of the knife happened so slowly, the effect was negligible. Notice how the mixture is starting to turn black at this point. This is because sugar is made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, and the sulfuric acid is pulling the hydrogens and oxygens off of the sugar to make water, leaving behind only the carbons, and carbon is black, so that explains why the mixture is starting to turn black. Just one more thing, this reaction releases a lot of heat, and when heat is applied to sulfuric acid, it decomposes into a few poisonous gases. So once the jar gets hot, I would know that it's time to leave the area, as a lot of poisonous gas will be released. I mean, the gas isn't that poisonous, like you can inhale some and you'll still be fine, but it's not good for you at all. So this reaction, it releases a lot of gas, and what's happening here is the gas is pushing the carbon out of the jar so that it can escape. At this point, I run back to check to see how the reaction's going, but then I immediately choke on the poisonous gas. Gas will still continue to be released after this, but after this point, nothing exciting really happens. After seeing that reaction, I decided to see what would happen if I tried the same reaction, but with a different carbohydrate. Similar, but this is much slower. Welcome to what is going to be the safest part of this entire video. Sulfuric acid is safer to use if it's diluted. However, when you're diluting sulfuric acid, you have to make sure that you're pouring the acid into the water, not the other way around. If you pour the water into the acid, bad things will happen. Here what I accidentally did is pour the water into the acid. So this will actually release a lot of heat, and it'll make it so that the instant the water touches the acid, the water will boil. Water boiling is the equivalent of heat, gas being released, and the gas starts pushing the acid out of the jar, as you can see right here. Oh god, the chair's dissolving. What do I do now? Oh, the glass cracked. Now I need to get a new jar. Alright, I finally got a new jar. So this time I am not going to mix up which one's acid and which one's water. This was actually supposed to be the safest segment, but the previous disaster, that was the most dangerous thing I've done so far in this video. So do not try that at home. Yeah, alright, acid and water this time. Alright, this time, let's see. Whoa, the jar is still pretty hot. In a moment, I'm going to put some metal into the diluted acid. Then what should theoretically happen is hydrogen gas will be released. Oh yeah, I made a torch so that I can light the gas as soon as it comes up. So, yeah, here we go. Come on. Yeah, the torch kind of went out. Right, here we go. The acid kept dissolving the metal and releasing hydrogen gas for at least another hour, but I'll save you some time and just skip to the fun part. Let the fun part begin. So here I have a flip phone, Thanks to Flynn for the donation. But yeah, I have a flip phone, and now I'm going to put sulfuric acid on it. So let's see what happens. Sulfuric acid versus flip phone. I'm also kind of low on acid, so I hope I don't run out. Later, I took the phone out of the acid and dissected it to take closer looks. I'll skip the dissection process and get right to it. Alright. I'm gonna stop dissecting this now because I just got acid on my face twice. So I'll just dump this in the hazardous materials and call it a day. Yeah. So now I'm out of sulfuric acid. I just used the last few drops to destroy that flip phone. So, alright, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below.